Hello there, welcome back for another little unboxing. Just can't seem to stop buying little toys these days. So I bought another Outback, but this time we've gone for the well, they call it the Ranger, and we call it the Land Rover. So this time I got a box with it, so I didn't get a box with the other one. This one. Let's have a look at this one and compare it to the other one. Ooh, look, a manual. Same little handset as the other one. Don't need that. Right. Oh, there we go. It's quite tiny, wibbly wobbly. So, yeah. So it's all the same underneath, just smaller. So I'm assuming it's got the same motors and everything. Nice little spare on the back, like that. Again, it's got super soft tyres, but with these with the wheels being smaller on this one, they don't seem to fold right over like these ones do. Like I said, I'll be changing these ones. I don't like them on that one. So it's got 4 little pins, so let's take them off and have a look underneath. So there we go, we've got pretty much the same as what's underneath that one. I've got my glasses on, can't see. So again, fully waterproof ESC, or so it says, but I don't think I'll be trying that out just yet. It's the same underneath as that one, but I've got more red bits on this one, which makes stuff stand out a little bit better compared to no red drive shafts on this one. Obviously everything else looks the same, the gearbox looks the same, motor is probably the same, so that might fail at some point. And we have the 600 mAh battery in that one. That's also 600 mAh in this one. So I'll give the battery a bit of a charge up, and then well, in fact, I should be able to run that one. That one should have a bit of charge in it. Let's check that. That's got a lot more charge in it, so I don't know whether there's some sort of rubber band here. Oh, it's some sort of tie holding all the wires together. Let's get rid of that. So this seems this is only a 1-cell battery on this one. A 3.7 volt, whereas this one comes with a 7.2 volt. So I don't know whether that might be a little bit too much power for that one. It might burn the motor, but yeah, it's a smaller motor that's in the Ranger compared to the Jeep, so we best not put a 2-cell in it just yet. So we'll give this a bit of a charge up. Well, let's plug it in first and see what the lights are like. So it's basically, it is a Land Rover, because that Land Rover bumper is pretty much the same as what's on the Tractor's TRXM. Let's just turn that on. Yeah. Nice and bright then. It's pretty cool. This could be a nice little indoor crawler over the obstacles when we get round to making some, which we will do at some point, but I like this. I really do. I prefer it better than this one. I'm not too keen on a few things on this one. But again, all 4-link suspension, decent bit of flex on it. It's basically just a smaller version of, well, obviously it is a smaller version. It's the FTX 118 and the FTX 124. I mean, the suspension seems pretty good, but I have ordered a couple of sets of FTX shock absorbers, aluminium ones, because I don't make it look a bit better and handle a bit better, and you can adjust the hide right as well. So I've ordered them. They've been dispatched already, so they should come in the next day or two. But yeah, it's a bit, you know, I know it's a 124. I didn't expect it to be too much. It looks tiny compared to the 118. Not much smaller, but maybe. And then the 124 Brat is about the same size. That's the same wheelbase. But then the 124 Brat is not far off the same as the 118 FTX. So I think it depends on the body that you've got on it. I don't know. It's a bit weird. So, but looking at them shocks, they probably could do with upgrading as well. I'm not going to do too mad on these upgrades. I've seen someone just recently. I watched a video of someone who's upgraded the drive shafts on these, and he said, you know, you got a little bit of play on that there before it moves, but you've got even more so with the metal drive shaft. So I'm not going to go down that route. I'm just going to change the suspension on it. And he'd actually bought a full kit, a full upgrade kit, which come with the motor, ESC and servo. But he said the servo was the same, but then it was a bit jerky. So he's ended up putting the stock motor back in, but I'm not going to bother with that. I've had a bit of a play with it earlier on outside, and it seems pretty decent enough, but it's mainly going to be for indoors. I'm going to try and make some boxes up and climb over and make an obstacle course with them. So they're plastic bead locks as well on that. I didn't realise they were. Might put something in them then to make them a bit better and stick them on something else. Some people are saying wrapping solder around them, but I think that's a waste of solder for me, because I use a lot of soldering. I do a lot of soldering, so I'll have to see if I can come up with something else that I can weight the wheels down with. But yeah, overall, very nice little 1/24 scale. That's a good. I've actually finished putting my snorkel on that today. I didn't have a snorkel when I got that, so that was a pain in the backside and took several attempts and a lot of swearing. And then I had an issue with this 1/24 the other morning. I ordered a new motor for that, and that's now come. So I might see how that goes. If that fails again, at least I've got a spare motor for that. But yeah, the 1/24 scale Outback Land Rover. It gets my vote at the moment. Very cool looking little car. Performed pretty decent outside. If anything, it could do with a little bit more ground clearance, because it hasn't really got a lot. I can't even get my finger underneath the rear diff there. Whereas the 118, I can get my hand under it. And the same with the Brat. Just about get my finger under the diff on the Brat. So, pretty cool little indoor cars. You can take them outside, but we'll make an obstacle course and we'll test them all out on when the time comes, when we've built a course. We can test them all out and see which one performs the best. So there we go. Thanks for watching the video on Rods RC once again, and the video of this running earlier on will follow this shortly. Hit the thumbs button. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Oosh.
Neck of a beautiful fucking woman. You out.